People travel abroad for a number of reasons: holidays, business trips, sports competitions, religious pilgrimages, and even military interventions. In all these situations, the trend for using English is most noticeable. The USA, which has lots of tourist attractions, has become the leading tourism spender and earner. In 2001, the USA earned over $72,000. The only country, the country second to the USA is Spain, and the earnings of America were twice as much as that of Spain. And perhaps this big difference between the earnings of America and Spain due to tourism was because America is an English-speaking country and Spain is not, although it has lots of tourist attractions. So we see that English plays a very important role in promoting international travel. To facilitate tourists, we see that in all the countries which has tourist attractions or which are frequented by tourists, the staff at hotels are able to speak English. Signs at airports and at other popular tourist resorts and sites are all in English. Not only that, signs in shop windows are also in English, and if not only in English, they are available in English alongside the regional language. Similarly, restaurant menus we have English menu in English and menu in the regional language side by side. Credit card facilities, American MasterCard, for example, is available in English. Even the selling of artifacts, souvenirs, etc. When you go travel abroad, you may find people selling small souvenirs around the restaurants and other popular tourist resorts. Even these people who are not really big business owners are able to speak some broken kind of English. And you probably will be surprised to see in some countries people begging for money in English. Similarly, we have these same safety instructions available for tourists in English on the aeroplanes, and also if you want to take a boat ride or something, the instructions as to where the life jacket is, where the fire extinguisher is, where the stairs for escaping to safety are located. All these instructions are available in English alongside the language of that particular country. Road signs informing the tourists about the distance from a particular point to a tourist site, etc., which direction to take to reach a particular point, a particular tourist site. All these pieces of information are available in English for tourists. English is said to have played some role as well. Whenever a military, an army invades a country, the army of the invading country, yes, comes in contact with the occupied country. And we have observed this in history as well, that whenever a country was occupied by another army, because of the contact between the army and the local people, the exchange of culture and language and traditions took place. In the First World War and the Second World War, for example, the American or the other English, British, American songs, etc., were exported to the rest of the Europe. Similarly, the American Forces Network, which was a radio broadcast system, was regularly heard in Europe. More recently, we see English-speaking troops working on peace missions and traveling to countries like Bosnia, Middle East, Central Africa, and our very own Afghanistan. So we have these English-speaking troops present in Afghanistan these days, and people who come in contact with these troops, they manage to learn some English. And I have myself heard people share that the English that they know, some Afghanis and some Iraqis, claim that the English that they know is a result of their contact with the American or other English-speaking soldiers which are deputed in their countries.